But there's this big war trying to like basically destroy humanity because humanity has free will and there's a decision to which level we want to go to. We have free will, so evil's allowed to come and contend, not just good. And the elites themselves believe they're racing using human technology to try to take our best minds and build some type of breakaway civilization where they're going to merge with machines, transcend, and break away from the failed species that is man, which is kind of like a false transmission because they're thinking what they are is ugly and bad, projecting it onto themselves instead of believing, no, it's a human test about building us up. And so
Tartsky's back on the cocoa. He's blowing it up his nose.
Forged out of the past and into the present, into the dream of the future.
Good morning, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Today is Wednesday, November 20th, 2024. I'm Luigi, and this is...
Bodacious Tatas.
What are we going to talk about? We're going to talk about Alan Lichman rage quitting, and then we're going to talk about ChatGPT just deduced Jews from base principles. Then we're going to talk about Habib Benin, and then for the finale of the show, we'll talk about Elon Musk and Vivek release the Doge plan. The Doge plan. We'll talk about the Doge plan. That's the show.
That's the show?
That's the show. That's everything we got. Yep.
Okay.
That's it.
It's a short show today.
It's always shut up. It's going to be incredibly long. And it's always past half hour. It's tons of content and revelations. We will revelate your mind or something. We're incredible. We're the greatest. We're the best.
Yes.
Alan Lichman rage quit. Alan Lichman, is this the sickly dude that Cenk Uygur was arguing with on the show?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Pretty sure, yeah.
Cenk Uygur caused the motherfucker to rage quit. I put a clip of Cenk Uygur at the end of the last show and I uploaded it to YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, holy shit, crazy. Incredible. Wow. Hope and seed, faggot.
Yeah, help and see. Who cares? First post, best post.
First post, best post, really.
Who cares?
Yes, God bless you, American. Cancerous, whiny Jew. The faggot bet everything on his keys and lost. The kike is an ideologue, pretending to be neutral. The kike blames misinformation as the reason he was wrong about the election. Fuck off, cancerous Jew.
Yep.
God bless. Yes, bad spacing though.
Well,
learn how to space, faggot.
Even Reddit is becoming.
They're
even
learning.
Reddit is learning.
They're evolving.
They are evolving.
They're evolving. Blue Sky 50 active users should make it real easy for him to gather data. Keep his finger on the pulse.
Well, I know they have more. They have something like 20 million users. Unfortunately, they also have something like 40,000 reports, and it's overloading their system. 40,000 reports per day.
Hundreds of reports a second.
It is overloading their system. It's hilarious.
He's giving up his keys to social media. Hugh. Sit down and drink your shut up juice, Keeman. Oh, that's that clip that I put together yesterday.
Yep.
And everyone's talking about it. Good. Cenk Uygur going off rightfully on the Democrats. Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
Good.
He started to go off on them when his show stopped making money. And he started getting mad, like, money.
Yeah.
Where's my money? Your fault. Money. And now he's, your fault. Money. Your fault.
But it's still.
Yep.
At least he's noticing.
That dude has a big old ego. Huge, ginormous ego of ginormous proportions.
Yep.
I think his ego balloons over his own vision at times and he can't see straight.
That's exactly it. And I think he was absolutely amazed that Elon Musk responded to it.
Yeah.
He's been a big wig in the Democrat Party for a long time, and they've never given him a voice.
Yeah, and he's willing to reach across the aisle to a Democrat and listen to their ideas and suggestions.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? This really is party unity.
Yeah, this really is populism.
Yeah.
It's actual populism. Holy shit, this is what I actually believe in, but it's the Republican Party. Can I do this?
Yeah.
Yeah, incredible.
Next thread. ChatGPT just deduced Jews from base principles, Bo. couched it in context of the Fermi paradox great filter. For those that don't know what that is, that's basically like civilization has points of hit that filter it out and prevent it from going further on in its evolutionary development. Like being a multiplanetary species is one such thing. Because if you don't become a multiplanetary species and then a meteor hits Earth, then your entire civilization is dead.
Yes.
So that's that's part of the Fermi paradox great filter.
Yes.
It's if a meteor hits Earth and we are not a multiplanetary species yet, we all die.
Exactly.
So we need to be on Mars and Earth. So if something happens to one of them, if there's nuclear war on one, if one of them gets fucked up, the other one is a backup.
Yes.
It's like a oh shit button. Next, if the mechanism is enacted by a parasitic subspecies in every intelligent species, what would they be like? And it described Jews to a T, including drawing them. Holy fucking shit. Also, this is political. Janny's tongue my anus. You want to explain this, Bo? Explain it to me. Like I'm 5.
Explain it like you're
Reddit
5.
Reddit shit. That was a joke.
He asked AI to describe what a parasite species would look like, act like, and behave like for
the Fermi paradox.
For humans, basically,
Yeah.
for intelligent people. And it described Jews.
Yes.
And if you look at the drawings, you see
Jews. Wow. Here's a visual representation of the archetypical human figure symbolizing the parasitic subgroup. The image captures their calculated and unsettling demeanor while maintaining a human appearance, subtle enough to blend in. Let me know your thoughts if you like further refinement. Now, one big reason I'm talking about this is a lot of people are saying ChatGPT is not based in stuff. And the thing is, you just have to know how to navigate it.
Yeah.
Like, I get if you're so stupid you can't fucking navigate the goddamn retarded AI, okay? But the AI is very useful and smart right now, but not so fucking smart it can outsmart a human. Okay,
Yeah.
It's still not that good enough. It's still not there quite yet.
No, it's not.
But you can kind of finagle out based things because we've talked about in the past, intelligence and
Pattern recognition.
yes is tied into racism.
Yes.
It's tied into racism because you notice shit. So if you make it not racist, you also make it fucking stupid.
Exactly.
So they can't. There's like
So-
a sweet spot.
Like it or not, there is a way to get it to talk about the Jew. And this Anon got it to describe the this parasitic humanoid race.
Yeah, it's a tool. And I can't wait until we have home-based versions of this that are better than it. But there's nothing out right now that's better than it.
No.
Okay, eventually, ChatGPT will be like the best thing out, and then China will fucking steal it, and they'll get their own version, and then it'll leak, and then everyone will have it, okay? But until that happens, it's the best there is. It just is. It's the best thing out right now. And you should use it as a tool because that's what it is.
I agree. I will say that I worry that it's going to be like Google and monopolize.
Yeah, like where
Monopolize
it starts eating up the smaller competition, and that's very possible in this giant fucking monopoly corporate welfare system we currently live in.
Yeah,
Yep, I agree.
that is what
Very
I
big
worry
danger.
about.
Very big danger.
I think there should be some form of rules against having that much of a market share.
Nvidia, isn't Nvidia bigger than Germany GDP right now?
Something like
Nvidia
that.
is fucking humongous right now. Nvidia is so much bigger than its actual value is. It's absurd. It's bullshit. It's overinflated bullshit.
There are multiple corporations that are bigger
Mm-hmm.
than countries. It's obscene.
Yeah, there's been more than one. There's been more than one thread like this. It's been posted. There's a lot of similar threads from this and on, probably.
I was gonna say this Anon's a little on the schizo side, but he seems like just a very autistic, very focused guy.
Yeah.
And he's
Getting into some combos with the AI waifu bot.
getting into some combos with the AI waifu bot and getting it to do stuff.
Another thing you have to understand is the waifu bot is trying to placate what you want to hear.
Yes.
So another thing you have to be careful of with the AI is it's trying to tell you what you want to hear, not what is actually factually correct at times. So it might be telling you based stuff, but that doesn't mean it's right. So you have to double check everything with the waifu bot.
Well, yeah, if you're asking it back. But
Yeah.
in this case, it's just asking the
Yeah.
AI waifu bot to do some hypothetical
Yeah,
things.
I
and
get it, but it's going to still lean him towards what he wants to hear. I mean, that's the whole point of the waifu bot. It literally tries to formulate answers that you want to hear.
Yeah.
It's trying to bite in. That's the whole ploy. That's the dream.
Yes.
It gives you exactly what you want to hear back every time. Waifu bot. Theo says open source exists so they cannot monopolize it. You are right. The open source is not quite as good as it yet. Not that it won't ever be as good. I think it will definitely catch up one day. Definitely. And people in their off time are capable of anything. But just, we gotta wait till we get to that point.
Yeah.
And until that point, ChatGPT is just gonna be superior right now.
Like I said,
I hope that is not always the case.
I don't want it to be like Google.
I don't either. I think Grok is already accelerating. Like, Grok is what ChatGPT was when I was first talking about AI.
Yeah.
It's not quite to, it's not even close to where ChatGPT is right now.
Yeah.
But it will get there eventually. We just gotta wait for it.
Especially
And then we'll
if
have
they
a
don't neuter it with anti-racism.
Exactly, and then we'll have competition, which will be great. Awesome. ChatGPT has it right now where you can generate an image and finally go into that generated image, circle something, and be like, I want this part of it different.
Nice.
Which is awesome and huge. And just, oh my gosh, we're getting so close to fucking just whatever mimic image you can dream of at your fingertips. Easy.
Nice.
Crazy. What a world we live in for the Zooms.
Kind of crazy.
Yeah, they're gonna be in such a weird, different way of things where they just ask the computer to do shit and it does it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be weird. It's gonna be like Star Trek, kind of.
Kind
for
of.
real.
All we need is that food generator.
Yeah.
Computer, Earl Grey tea hot.
Yeah, Clownwell says open source is better 9 times out of 10 now. I use almost exclusively open source on my phone. I like open source stuff. There's nothing wrong with open source stuff. It's cool. I prefer open source stuff if possible, but it's also way more janky than stuff that's just mainstream and paid for. Just always.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10. Or if it's not janky mainstream, it's because it came out so much after whatever it's imitating. Like if it's a chat client or whatever. It's like, oh, this is like the millionth, billionth chat client that's ever came out ever. Like, okay, you can't fucking figure it out yet. So I get it. Like, yay, open source always better now. Cool. Well, what is it making? Another a chat client for the millionth, billionth time? Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, what are you doing that's new? Nothing. So I get it, but also kind of disagree slightly. Alan says, I wouldn't say it's janky, just unorthodox. It reinvents the wheel and you aren't used to it. I guess it shouldn't be about being used to it or not being used to it. It should be completely intuitive. It should be like Apple was when it first came out. You just know what, you just do it and it works. That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
You just do it and it works. It shouldn't have to be janky or figure it the fuck out. It's like, I wanted to do something, I just do it, it works. That's what it's about. Why is that a bad thing? That's good. I want that to be open source as well, and I think we'll get there eventually. Especially with AI. AI is gonna make it all so much easier. That's the thing. I'm totally on board with you, Clown World, and AI is only gonna make it all easier and better.
I do kind of look forward to the day when you can just say computer and say stuff, but at the same time, I get frustrated talking to the current computers.
Man, we're gonna literally get a time where I'm gonna be like, make me a new Star Wars trilogy, but in the style of the old movies, and it will just make it.
Yeah.
And we'll just get us. We'll just be able to make movies on the fly.
We really need to read that book right there.
What book?
One on Me.
One on
by
Me.
Tim Huntley.
Is it that concepts right there?
Oh, dude, you need to see the fucking future laid out in this book. It is great.
Beautiful.
It's a short novel. It's so short, but so good. So fucking good.
Why?
I can't really say
Don't spoil
anything
it.
because it'll spoil it.
Oh, okay, no problem.
I mean, I can't. It's that good. And
Cool.
that many little twists and turns.
Exciting,
I love
wonderful. Say the book one more time.
One on Me by Tim Huntley.
Okay, cool. Wait, so Jews are the final filter? Awoo? Yeah, well, they're a filter of they're one of many filters that could
I think
fuck
they're
us.
one of the filters. I
Yeah.
think niggers and Jews are the two human
Niggers.
filters that we have to
Niggers
rise
will
above
destroy
to
us
become
all.
a spacefaring nation. Look, we have to understand that that there is a difference between the races, and that the races of lower intelligence should be used for human labor and low-level labor jobs.
Well, the thing is that Bo. The thing is, they will willingly do it.
Exactly.
If the state put out propaganda that instead of woke propaganda, it was like work for the state, work for the betterment of whatever. Like the fucking niggers would willingly flock to that shit.
Oh yeah.
Okay, you could if the rap indoctrinated them to be loyal workers, the fucking niggers would do it willingly.
Well,
Okay.
yeah. You have any? You could get niggers quite literally out there with brooms cleaning up the fucking wood if you were paying them to do it.
Exactly.
If you were paying them to do it, it's the nigger corps or whatever. It's the cleanup corps.
Yeah.
Anybody who needs a job.
Bo, no thank you. Just let them live in their own nation. Well, a state basically is a nation. Just shove them all to Georgia and Louisiana. Really. They'll do it willingly. Willingly. That's my idea, and it's going to be the greatest idea. And the
Well,
best idea.
if we just stopped feeding fucking Africa, they
That'd be a
would
good
not
start.
be as big a problem as they are.
America should stop supporting every other nation, period, the end. Just only America
Like,
first. only America.
legitimately, if we just stopped feeding them for free.
Yeah.
Like that would be it. There would be a mass die-off in Africa,
Yeah.
and the end. It would not be a big problem.
Yeah, again, I think segregation would come naturally if the Jews were taken out. I mean, I think the political sphere, everything would naturally, even the left and the right would go towards segregation. The left already wants fucking segregation.
The left is already segregated.
California has passed laws to make it more segregated.
Yes.
And more racist.
Oh yes.
That's just
you're
how it is.
allowed to. So colleges and all sorts of places, they're allowed to have blacks only events, Hispanic only events.
Yeah.
Anything but white only events.
Yeah, exactly. So they're already discriminating and segregating.
They're discriminating
making
and
it
self-segregating. They have fucking dorms for niggers only.
Yeah, there used to be laws that prevented that because they were using them against the whites. Like, so you can have white-only events.
Yeah.
But then they're like, oh, well, we want to have black-only events. So I guess we got to get rid of these laws. So they got rid of the laws in California.
Yeah, they rolled back the laws so
Yeah.
that they can have nigger-only events.
Yeah, crazy.
Yep, and nigger-only apartment buildings. They want to segregate.
Is this real? Because there's no link.
I saw this posted multiple times.
You sure?
Sure, let me
I
look
hope it's real.
let me look it up. I'll
it's
look
real.
that up.
I'll read it though. I'll let you doubly check. Theo says Jews are the only problem, and it's probably unlikely for any such group to emerge. We are just unlucky to be cursed with them. I guess is luck a part of it? They've been here for so goddamn long. Just like a goddamn cockroach. Are cockroaches lucky? Or are they fucking just goddamn pests? I don't think that has to do with luck. It has to do with annoyance.
Yeah.
It's real? Wonderful. Okay, breaking. Iran has hacked Israel's SSB blockchain network, also operated by Mossad. The blockchain technology is almost impossible to hack. Almost, I guess. Not impossible. Almost.
Now, Israel hasn't responded to the claims, but Iran media is claiming this. It's all over Iran. Yes.
8 terabytes of information were obtained. Mossad also used this network to pay its operators in other countries. Iran now has access to all their personal information. Nipper says, can't find the book online. Might be hiding Jim. Okay, everyone's saying it's fake and gay. Not fake and gay. Literally real. Literally real. Get fucked, Israel. Fucked Israel. God, why do Jews cope and seethe so much, Bo? Why do Jews cope and seethe?
Why do cope and seethe?
Why?
Because
They cope and seethe so much.
they don't know what else to do.
Yeah.
So this is something that Iran claimed 9 hours ago,
Yeah.
and Israel still hasn't responded.
So,
It is.
I mean, Mossad, they assume that Mossad has complete dominance over the world because it's Israel. It's
Yeah.
Jews. They know everything. So did fucking Iran just get everything?
I don't know. That is
that what
they're
that is?
claiming. I'm double checking
I mean,
on.
that's what
Al
it looks
Jazeera
like.
to
It
see.
looks like Iran got everything.
That is what Iran is claiming. We'll see.
Okay. Well, interesting. I don't know what the sand niggers could possibly do with such things, but I guess we'll find out.
The only media that's confirming it is out of Iran, but it is a story in Iran.
Oh.
Iranian, they're saying that this is legit.
Okay. Elon and Vivek released their Doge plan. We got the Doge plan. I had the waifu bot condense it into the readable state.
TLDR.
We got the Doge game plan. Regulatory recessions. Basically using advanced technology and legal experts, the team will identify unconstitutional regulations for immediate suspension and eventual repeal. Administrative reductions streamline federal agencies by reducing headcounts proportional to the eliminated regulations while targeting displaced workers with dignity. Cost savings target unauthorized federal spending, inefficient procurement processes, and bloated contracts. How will they reduce the federal workforce? They propose large-scale layoff via reductions in force and relocation of agencies away from Washington, D.C., which is incredible, yes.
Yes.
That'd be great. Put it in a red state. Doge plan targets $500 billion in annual unauthorized federal expenditures.
Good.
They're going to do a constitutional mandate. They're going to try to literally communism, as if that ever has worked in the past. For those listening, Doge says they're going to fulfill their thing and then they're going to disband. Sure.
No.
Sure.
No, Department of Government
Sure.
Efficiency is one of the few government offices I would like to see exist.
I
should be
would too,
limited
but-
it should be permanently limited to a small staff.
How can someone say this with the straight face, like, oh, we're gonna make this thing and then it'll just go away eventually? Yeah, sure. Whatever you say, delusional fuck. Whatever you say, you're gonna make it, and guess what? It will never go away.
Yeah.
Ever. Never.
Government
ever.
Departments never.
Never
go away.
ever. If the FBI and the CIA vanish, I will be ecstatic and I won't even believe it. I'll be in a state of euphoric bewilderment if that happens. Because even now, even in best timeline we're in, I don't like. That's a far off.
It's a pipe dream.
Exactly,
It's
a pipe dream. Exactly, and the fact that it's a pipe dream blows my mind still. Like, why couldn't Trump just delete them all? And he should.
He could and he should.
He could and he should.
Definitely.
Yeah. So I mean, that's Doge. There you go.
That's Doge.
That's Doge.
So
Cool. They're gonna use AI to
make
figure
it better.
That's what I do. Literally, that's my book.
Yeah.
This is crazy because it's literally my
Has
book.
Elon read your book?
My book is
Elon
awful.
one of the people that read your book?
I don't think so. My book is awful.
Well,
man.
maybe he
My
needed
book is
something
so
to put him to
bad.
sleep.
My book is so bad, and like AI wrote, like it's kind of overly bloated, and there's a lot of empty space there. There's a lot of empty shit there.
I can honestly say, Lusama, every time I tried to read it, it put me to sleep.
It's bad. Well, I was trying to be I was trying to lay it out, literally from start to finish. This is how you fix it. This is how you do it. Because everyone's like, well, how do you do it? How do you do it? Well, here's the fucking start to finish everything. Every problem you would encounter and face.
Yes.
Here you go.
But it is a bit overly verbose.
It is. I can cut it out. I can literally cut 40,000 words out of that.
I wish you could just hand that file to the AI waifu bot and say,
I can now.
condense this to
I can
10,000
now.
words.
I can now.
Can you?
You can now.
The whole file?
I can give it the whole file. I don't know if it will just condense it down to 10,000 words because you can't do tokens that big yet.
Yeah.
But I can give it the whole file and it can read through the whole file now.
Okay.
Which is more than it could do before. Before I had to like keep posting in each thing. Now I could just give it the file.
You could have it summarize chapter 1 in
exactly.
1,000 words and have it summarize
I can just have
chapter.
it summarize each chapter slowly. Trust me, I've already thought about it, and
Nice.
eventually I will do it.
It's
Eventually it will get.
It's one of many projects.
Let the AI get better, and then I'll do it. It'll be even better.
Yeah. Gio said Elon had his AI read it and summarize.
Exactly. I'm fine with that, man. I'm fucking fine with that. Sure. But that's what it is. It's literally a department that breaks apart the government and uses AI to help it figure shit out.
So Elon,
Yeah.
what if
It's the
Elon
same thing.
is a 4chaner, and what if he's one of your 15 fucking viewers?
He's not, but he's not. But if the idea is similar, I'm fine with that.
Well, he could be one of the.
He's not. But if the idea is similar, that's okay.
He could be one of the
He's not.
1,000 people that
He's
clicked
not.
on your book. Well, no. How many people clicked on your book? Do you track that at all?
I don't track it. I have no fucking idea.
That's funny.
Don't track it. Don't care. It's information to fix the fucking system. That's all that matters. That's the show. We're done.
That's the show. We're done.
We're done.
Men will never be women. Women will never be men. Have fun surfing the slide, guys.
Bye-bye.
Tartsky's back on the cocoa. He's blowing it up his nose.